Hey everyone, welcome back to Alvin's Vehicles. So I received the haul from the whatchamacallit, the from Junkyard Joust. Aaron Yanda sent me all of this stuff. Yeah, so props to Aaron Yanda. And he sent it to me because I won the Oink.gg fantasy betting, which people should go to and sign up for because it's really fun. And I got all of this stuff because I won. And these cool stickers too. 2 of them are shiny and 3 of them are Junkyard Joust. So I'm going to open the first car. This is from a 2004 Lamborghini Murcielago Roll Patrol. 2004, the 204th vehicle. Okay. Yeah, this package is old, I guess, but can't be that bad, right? Ugh. Okay, I almost ripped open off the entire. Yeah. Yeet. Okay, so got PR5s, and the back wheels kind of feel a bit weird, but yeah, because there's something in the inside of it, but Hot Wheels does that. Pretty nice silver, and then Enforcer on the side, City of Wheels. Roll Patrol symbols everywhere, and then the bottom base. Pretty nice. Okay, let's put that car there. And now it's going to be the 2005 Corvette Stingray. New first editions, 2005, number 25. Okay, let's open this one like the other one. Okay, why is there... Are you kidding me? I hate this. Look at that. I gotta poke a hole through this. There we go. Come out, come out. Okay, there we go. There goes the package. Okay, this side. It's got giant 5 spokes at the back and normal 5 spokes at the front. It's got this pink stripe in the middle. A bunch of chrome on the base. Shiny. And no other detailing. It's a tuned vehicle, and it looks actually really good. I like it. Okay, the next vehicle, also a tuned vehicle, and the vehicle after that, also a tuned vehicle. So this one's the Mattel Dreammobile from 2021, I think. Okay. Ooh, the package came off really easily, somehow. Ooh, there goes the car. Okay, very plasticky feeling I'm getting from it. It's got mini 5 spokes. You kind of can't really tell, but Mattel Dreammobile, M36 and stuff. Yeah, the interior is yellow, and it kind of reminds me of the Jetsons, but not really. Bunch of chrome on this one, like the last one. I guess tuned vehicles like a lot of chrome. Okay, let me move the stand a bit. Okay, next car, the 68 Mustang. The package is starting to come open, but I ain't complaining about that. I don't care about the package. Okay, Madia Motors. There's some other stuff on the side that I can't really tell. There's also B. Bryan. I think I got a car with the logo B. Bryan. Yeah, this guy. This guy. B. Bryan. Okay, there we go. Giant 5 spokes like the other one, and then normal 5 spokes at the front. This giant engine thingy, a lot of chrome and a black base. This one I do like a lot. Blue window. Okay, and there we go. Now it's gonna be Blade Raider. I'm gonna open. This one's from 2022, I think. Yeah, it probably is. Okay, dang it again. I gotta poke a hole through it again. Or do this. Okay. It's coming off, it's coming off, it's coming. It's coming off, it's coming off. Okay, this video is gonna be way longer than anticipated, I guess. Okay, there we go. Blade Raider. A lot of silver on and some chrome. And Blade Raider at the bottom, P44. Pretty nice big wheels. I'm gonna put it right there near the side. And then time to open one of the 5-packs. HW Sports time. Okay. I am so bad at ripping open packages and keeping them, well, looking like packages still, but it's about the cars, mostly. Okay, this is one of the smoother 5-pack opens. First guy up, Skate Grom, some metal at the bottom. This guy standing on top, pretty nice. And then the Subaru Brat, Surf Camp. Pretty nice weight on this one. I like the cyan on it. Oh, there's some back seats at the back. Yeah, I'm not going to say too much about these 5-pack vehicles because there's so many. Torty Fast, J5 wheels, tan colored. I like the bicycle on top though. And Torty Fast. Okay, Rockster. This one's a bit wide, but it fits on the track. And yeah, also pretty nice. Seems like a Hummer. Looks like a Hummer. And last car in this set, it's Quad Rod. This one, yeah, not really a fan of, but pretty nice and does not fit on the track. Okay, we just have so many packages. Let's open the next one. Demo Destruction. Pretty fitting for the Demolition Derby. I'm gonna start, well, shooting. Like, okay, I think I chose the wrong set of words to describe it, but never mind. There we go. Let's jump out the cars. Okay, this one turns out, even though it seemed like top's plastic, it's actually metal. The bottom's plastic. Okay, why is there so many hair? Anyways, Enforcer 96, pretty nice police vehicle. And then here's the speed bump. Oh, so crushed. But it's surprising they managed to do this much detail into the crushed feel. So, yeah. Very nice. Okay, the Dodge Coronet, I think. Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's got 5 spokes and stuff. Pretty nice. Looks like salvaged. And Heavy Hitcher. Yeah, that hitch moves. Hot Wheels towing. And the Hot Wheels towing. Okay, let's tow the Dodge Coronet. I don't know if you can see. Okay, there, yeah. Right there. And last car is the Enforcer. Ooh, this one's old. Look at that. The base says 1982 Mattel. Oh my, that. Oh wait. Yeah. Yeah, 1982. There we go. And then now it's time to open the premiums. To be honest, I've never actually bought a premium before, so don't ask me. But I'ma open it. Oh, I think I did something wrong. Oh, the premium packages are really, really thick, so. Oh, bruh. Okay, there we go. Rubber tires. To be honest, the wheel spin pretty nice, but it's just that the rubber tires make it slow. Very nice design. I like this. I like the cyberpunk, but even though I don't play I have no idea what cyberpunk is. And the last car, Exotic Envy Lamborghini Ascenza SCV12. Okay, yeah, the package is gonna die. I'm terrible at ripping premiums because I never ripped too many before. Like, barely any. I got some practice with 5-packs and stuff. Especially mainlines. No, not really, though. Okay, there we go. We got the Ascenza out. Like premiums, they both have metal bodies and metal bases. And they have front, side, oh yeah, rear, And then other side detailing plus top detailing. So, to be honest, this haul from Aaron Yanda's really, really nice. I gotta thank him for that. And I already did. Look at that. I like heavy hitcher. Look at that. The Senza fits on the track. Along with the Porsche. Enforcer's gonna be a tight fit. Yeah, and tight fit. So overall, yeah, a lot of great stuff. And a lot of broken packages. Oh yeah, I also bought a weight scale, I should say. Anyways, that's that. And now it's time to begin the demolition derbies. Well, start it up again, technically, for round 3. Up first is going to be the 2018 Dodge Charger RT, 36 grams. I'm just going to round it. Oh yeah, it just disappeared. As he slams the track buffer, the front part goes off. Here comes the bus, around 34 grams. Slots into place, punches the Charger forward, sets up that ramp. The Audi Sport Quattro, 36 grams. Ooh, and takes the ramp and then flips around and around, and then, yeah, just can't land it. I'm gonna say that ramp has the best chance of winning if nobody can get it off the track. Windmills am now around 37 grams. A big hit by Twin Mill that kind of did nothing. Like, hitting air does not help. Twin Mill goes over. Here comes the GT 36 grams. Most cars are 36 grams, I realize. Ooh, and makes the jump. Goes upside down off the track, bounces back onto the track upright. Good job there. The heavier vehicles, Audi Quattro, 46 grams. And by the way, the scale is not really accurate, so it's an approximation either way. Just slams that ramp forward, and the GT's actually going into trouble, even though he landed nicely. Comes the Renault, 33 grams-ish. Slaps the Audi off the track, kinda. And the Audi's kind of in trouble, but he's pretty heavy, so I think he probably won't be in too much trouble. Here comes Mach Speeder, pretty much only 14 grams. A very ineffective tap as he kind of helps out the Audi. Here comes the Lamborghini Sian FKP 37, around 28 grams. Tosses the Mach Speeder, and the Mach Speeder's done. Renault's in some trouble. 36 grams of Lucid Air come down last car for his team. A big slam there, and the Mach Speeder makes a recovery as the Lucid shovels him off. Sian gets off the track safely, and the Audi's still perched there, strangely. The Mach Speeder is perched on top of him. That doesn't seem safe, but okay. I don't want to weigh any more cars, but I have weighed them beforehand already. So here comes the Aston Martin DBR1, 35 grams. Nice slam. No, the Lucid goes over. That might be it for the racers. The Mach Speeder is starting to go in a bad position now. Audi's fine. Here comes the Impounder, 37 grams without that ramp. As he tries to get that Aston off the track, but the Aston ain't moving for nobody. Here comes the Robusto, 75 grams. A big slam there, and the Aston went off the ramp, and he's done. 30 grams of rip rod up now. The rip rod just flips around and is now going in the other direction. Meanwhile, the Robusto's cab just topples over and is making the Mach Speeder do a wheelie. Oh wait, what? Here comes the Corvette, 35 grams. Big slam there, but the rip rod makes it off alive. While HW Legends is not going to die, Corvette's curbside. Here comes Sterling, 46 grams. Big hit by Sterling, but it doesn't do much. The line's too solid. Here comes the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento, 36 grams. Ooh, and takes down Sterling. He's out. Sesto's curbside, though. Here comes the Cadillac, also 36 grams. Ooh, and a big hit as the Sesto makes a recovery off the track. Corvette's looking iffy. Here comes the Pagani, 31 grams. A big hit, and yeah, Corvette is out. Here comes our champ, 33 grams. A big hit as he tries to push that Pagani off the track, but the Pagani stays put. Here comes Heavy Hauler, not as heavy as it used to be with a bunch of stuff missing, but still 163 grams. It's going to do some damage. A big plow. No, the Rebestos gets turned over sideways. The Pagani is also out. Wow. The Rebestos was such a giant vehicle, and now it's out. And because the Audi's also out, that means Blue Flu's just going to be down to turbine time. Speaking of turbine time, here he comes right now. Big hit, big nail, I should say, as the Pagani goes even more over. He just bounces off of the Heavy Hauler. Final car of the round, the Koenigsegg Yamera. Big slam as he pushes the cars together. And that is it for the round. Let's see how many cars are eliminated. That's 8 cars eliminated and 1 team out. Let's look at the aftermath. Now suddenly a lot of teams go down to 1. 5 teams to be exact. That's half the field. The racers are out. Crimson and Motor Show stay at 2. Brick Built didn't lose car. And Drab Gray lost 1. And here's a look at the scores. Yeah. 4 points for the racers isn't really good. And I think Drab Gray's in the lead. Oh, I forgot to fill a few. Okay. Pretend these are filled. There we go. From the looks of it, I think Drab Gray's in the lead right now with 22 points. Yeah. Okay, now it's time for round 4. Starting us off is the Dodge Charger like normal. A big slam as he sends the front of the track buffer off to the front and the other piece off the track. Here comes the bus. A big slam as he sets up that ramp. First to take the plunge is the Renault. A big plunge, and wow, he tried to land it and he did, but then bounced and flipped over. Ouch. Here comes the Mach Speeder. Who makes the jump and flips right over. Ouch. Here comes Turbine Time. You gotta survive. And takes a jump and rolls it over and makes a nice recovery, keeping his team in the match. Here comes Rip Rod. A nice jump by Rip Rod as he goes upside down and then jumps off the track and makes a recovery. Here comes the GT. A nice hit, but then flips over. That's probably it for the exotics. Oh no. I think the ramp's gonna come to an end with the Audi coming down. Yes, he just shoves that ramp forward. Here comes the Sion. Gets underneath the Audi and pushes him sideways. Shovels him off. This might be the end of oldies. Or we might be losing 2 teams this round. And it's only round 4. The Sions might be in trouble because there's a ramp in front of him. Here comes the Koenigsegg Yamera. Big hit and the Sion gets sent off the ramp flying, but he makes a nice recovery. And now the Yamera is ready for launch off. Here comes the Impounder. Just pushes the Yamera back into the track. Here comes the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento. Ooh, and gets underneath the Impounder and starts pushing that Yamera off the track. Impounder's done. Here comes the Cadillac. A big hit and the Yamera's out, but the Impounder's making a recovery. Caddy's curbside. Here comes the V12 Champ. A big hit. And yeah, that Impounder has recovered. Caddy's fine. Final car of the round, the Heavy Hauler. Here he comes. A big hit, but it does not do much. And that is the final car of the round. Looks like we lost 5 cars and 2 teams. Let's look at the aftermath. Brick Built didn't lose a car. They move up to the first place. Drab Gray's down to 2 now. Motor Show and Crimson both down to 1. A 3 team stays steady at 1. Exotics are out. They got in the Part 2 Demolition Derby They got 105 points, being the #1 seed into this match, but they are out, and they take 8th. The oldies also got a lot of points, but they take 9th. And here's a look at the scores. Yeah, 10 points. That's bad. It's now time for round 5. Starting us off, it's the bus. A big slam as he shoves out the back of the track buffer. The front end goes curbside. Sets up that ramp. Comes the Charger. Flies off that ramp and rolls it over and makes a recovery, landing partially on the track. Comes the Sesto. And flies off and does a wheelie and makes a nice recovery also. Here comes the Cadillac. A big jump by the caddy and goes over after shearing off both pieces of the ramp. Almost took down the Charger, but the Charger stays put. Here comes Turbine Time. A nice hit by Turbine Time as he shoves the bus forward. Here comes Rip Rod. Pushes Turbine Time curbside as he also goes curbside. Here comes the Sion. Ooh, and gets underneath the Rip Rod. This could be bad. Here comes the Impounder. A light but deadly tap as Rip Rod goes over. Turbine Time might be next. Here comes the V12. A big hit, and something flew off. I think it was part of the ramp, but Turbine Time just escapes and the Sion's curbside. Here comes Heavy Hauler. And a nice big plow, but it does not do much. Ooh, his top part fell off. And that's going to be the end of the round. 2 cars eliminated, but 2 teams are out. Let's look at the aftermath. Well, it looks like every team from part 2 of the 100 car demolition derby is out. Brickbuilt still staying steady along. Well, every team didn't lose a car except for those 2. And here's a look at the scores. Measly 16 and 15 points. Ouch. It's time for round 6. Up first is the bus. I think it's coming apart. As he slides down and steps up his ramp, that's kind of hard to go off of. Charger's up now. A big slam to that ramp does not go off of it, and it just wobbles really hard. Charger's in some trouble. Here comes the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento. The Sesto slammed that Charger into the track buffer, but the Charger makes a recovery. Sesto's curbside. Here comes Turbine Time. A nice slam there, but the Sesto does not want to go. Here comes the Sion. Ooh, and gets underneath Turbine Time, but can't take him out. Here comes the Impounder as he goes curbside. Here comes the Aston Martin. Big slam, and ooh, takes down that Impounder, just rolls him straight over. Final car of the round, Heavy Hauler. A big plow, and Turbine Time gets turned over sideways because the Sion got off the track. And that's going to end the round. 2 eliminations and another team out. Let's look at the aftermath. Brick Built goes down to 2. Drab Gray still staying steady at 2. Motor Show and Show Off stay steady at 1. None of their cars, they didn't have a car that actually made it to the finals. They only made it because they beat out the Exotics by points, and by 1 point, I shall say. And Blue Flu is out. And here's a look at the scores. Ouch. It's now time for the halftime show where I'm just gonna smash these cards that I got as a prize, and I put in a few of the cards from Best for Track because it's the Best for Track halftime show. And let's see which team's gonna go out first. And this is Team 1, Team 2, Team 3, and Team 4. And first car, second car, third car, fourth car, etc., 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 etc. So let's start. First car is the Jaguar. Okay, let's put him up and then move him. Slams in. Next car, Chicane. Let's position him correctly. Okay, yeah. His top needs to be on. And there we go. Okay, third car, Skate Grom. Just flies off the chicane and makes a nice recovery. Shears off the top. And here comes the Impala. Gets underneath Chicane but can't take him down. And here comes the Gallardo. Murcielago. Big slam and it does not do much. Next up is the Corvette Gas Monkey. As he locks the cars in. Next up is the Subaru Brat. Big slam and gets that Jag kind of in a wobbly position. Next up, Speed Bump, which is a squashed Oldsmobile, I guess. Ooh, and pops a few cars in. Next up, Blade Raider. A big slam, but it doesn't do much. Oh, wait. Next up is the Corvette Stingray. Tuned version. Ooh, and jostle some cars. Up next is Tour de Fast. Launches the Corvette. Next up is the Super B Dodge. Slams in and that Corvette gets rolled. Here comes the premium Porsche. As he takes down the Super B, here comes Mattel Dreammobile. Gets underneath the Porsche, that's bad. Here comes Rockster. Slams in and yeah, that Porsche is done along with the Dreammobile. Heavy Hitcher. And a big slam and the Rockster goes over sideways. Here comes the Lamborghini Essenza. A slow hit and undercuts Heavy Hitcher, but he's fine. Here comes the Mustang, 1968 Mustang tuned. Slams forward, and here comes Quad Rod. Slows down, and last car, the Enforcer. Okay, that was the last card, and looks like there were 7 eliminations. 3 for Team 1, 2 for Team 4, and 1 loss each for Team 2 and 3. Time for round 2. Here's your running order. This guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, then this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, and then this guy, this guy, this guy, and then this guy, this guy. And I'm not going to call out the vehicles because that would take too long. Big slam. And here comes. Oh yeah, I'm not going to call out the vehicles. He drives off. And here comes. Goes off the back of the Corvette, but then comes back down. Okay, never mind. Here comes the Essenza. Ooh, and tries to take both of them out, but yeah, it didn't really work. Here comes Chicane. Plows in and goes curbside. Here comes the Brat. So far, no eliminations. Here comes Speed Bump, aka the old. Ooh, and jostles some cars. And here comes the Murcielago. Takes down the Brat, and Speed Bump almost falls over, but he's fine. Here comes the Mustang. Ooh, gets some cars jostled. And here comes Tour de Fast. As the Murcielago gets off, here comes the Heavy Hitcher. Big plow and takes out 2 vehicles. Here comes the Corvette Stingray. Takes down the Heavy Hitcher. And last car is going to be Quad Rod. Okay, that did not do anything. And 4 cars eliminated. And now every team's down to 2 except for team number 2. And round 3 running orders. This guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. And then this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. And then finally this guy. Let's start. Corvette's up first. Kind of slamming. Here comes Skate Grom. I'm not going to show the vehicles. That'll take too much time. Enforcers come down like normal. Does some slamming in the Senza. I don't think anybody's going to get that Senza off. Takes down 2 vehicles. The Enforcer and Skate Grom are out. And here comes Chicane. Plows through. Skate Grom's making a recovery. Here comes Quadrarod as he slows to a stop. Here comes Speed Bump. Plows through. Here comes the Murcielago. A nice hit. And last car, the Stingray. Ooh, and the Murcielago gets taken down along with Chicane. Skate Grom makes a recovery. And we lost 3 vehicles. Let's look at the aftermath. Looks like every team, like Team 4 and Team 1 are both down to 1. And Team 2 and 3 are at 2. And here's the running order. This guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. And then this guy, this guy. Okay, Corvette's up first. Skate Grom's come down next. Ooh, and yeah, that's not good. Here comes Speed Bump. Ooh, and takes out both of them. This is bad. Speed Bump curbside, and here comes the Asenza. Takes down Speed Bump. That's probably the team out. And Corvette's come down. Gets the Asenza curbside and flash Quadrarod. It doesn't do much. 3 eliminations. Let's look at the aftermath. Well, it looks like Demo Derby's out. That means they're the worst team. They failed at their own game. Even they're the Demolition. They're Demolition. So, yeah. Okay. They're the biggest losers. Bruh. Okay, now it's gonna be time to do round 7. And it's the round 7 for normal Joust, not the halftime show. Up first is the bus. His back end is actually barely keeping it together. It could break any second. But it stays together as he sets up the ramp. Charger's gonna hit that ramp. A big hit, and he pushes the bus curbside while he tries to get off the track, but he's still in danger. The bus is in a bad position. Can the Sesto take down that bus? Ooh, and wow, sends the front end of the bus just driving off the track and over sideways. The ramp is still on the track, though, and the Sesto's in trouble. Here comes the Sion. A big slam as he goes curbside. Will Heavy Hauler take revenge? And just flips that Charger straight over. Wow, a slow hit, but he took down that Charger, so it worked. Can the Aston Martin do something? Final car of the round. Ooh, and just tries to get that Heavy Hauler off the track, but yeah, too heavy. 2 eliminations. Let's look at the aftermath. Every team that's left goes down to 1. Drab Grace still got their winner. And here's a look at the points. 8. Starting us off is Heavy Hauler. A big slam to the track buffer as he locks it in. And the V12 take that big thing down. A big hit and 2 weights pop out. Here comes the Sesto Elemento. Cannot get underneath the Aston. And I think some wheels are popping out of the Heavy Hauler. No, wait. I think the entire top is starting to split off because of that. Because of the hit last time from the Aston. No, car of the round, the Sion. This is a very short round. Only 4 cars. The Sion just tries to take down the Sesto instead. That didn't really help. No eliminations. So we're going to remove a piece of the track buffer and change the running order for round 9. Up first is the V12. Slots into place, and this running order is based on the qualifying points. Drab Gray had the most, 31. The Haulers come down next with I don't remember. Just slows to a stop, taps the V12. Sions have has already have been going last this entire time, so this time it's going before the Sesto because they were tied with the qualifying points. Ooh, a big hit, but it does not do much. Here comes the Sesto. Ooh, and takes down the Sion, and that is going to be another team out. Looks like the show-offs are out, and since there are only 3 teams left, no track buffer now, and the show-offs end this with only 39 points. Still a lot, though. Round 10 now, starting off with Heavy Hauler. Oh yeah, and there's also increased speed, but it does not matter to Heavy Hauler as he is still oh so slow. Here comes the V12. A big hit, and ooh, the top of Heavy Hauler topples over. And it's just the base left. Final car of the round, the Sesto Elemento. Cannot do anything. Since it has been 10 rounds, we totaled the scores of the teams alive so far, and the ones circled are the ones alive. Drab Gray Brick Built's in first with 93 points, Drab Gray's second with 86, and Motor Show with 62. Now it's time for round 11, starting us off with what's left of Heavy Hauler. As he goes to the end of the track, it stops. Here comes the Aston Martin. A big slam and does not do anything. Here comes the Sesto. As he locks all the cars in. Since there were no eliminations, we're going to go to round 12. And cars are going to go backwards. Starting us off is the Sesto Elemento. Oh, a big hit by the Sesto as he comes back to the end of the track and then goes down again. And now he's pretty much a ramp. The Aston Martin. Ooh, goes curbside after hitting the Sesto. And here comes what's left of Heavy Hauler. Does not do much. And now it's time for round 13, where I will literally propel the vehicles with my hand now. And first is Heavy Hauler. Yeah, still so slow. Locks it in. The V12. Big slam and doesn't do anything. The Sesto. A big hit, but it does not do anything. So now it's time for me to send down an undercutter. I'm going to choose this Vulcan because it got low. And cannot do anything. I'm 14 now, and I throw a dice to decide this. So the Sesto's going first, then what's left of Heavy Hauler, then Aston. Goes first. Ooh, and goes curbside. Here comes Heavy Hauler. Cannot do anything. Comes the Aston. Ooh, and drives off of Heavy Hauler. Yeah, like I said, nothing. And I guess I'm going to send down another undercutter. I'm just going to choose the Essenza from this group because it's heavy. And okay, that worked. Finally, a team out. Looks like Motor Show's out, and they end this match with 98 points. That's a lot. Barely, not to 100 though. And now it's time for round 15, starting off with Heavy Hauler. Does not do much. Comes the Aston Martin. Still haven't been eliminated ever before. Ooh, cannot do anything. And now it's time to bring the Essenza back because it did eliminate a vehicle last time. Ooh, tries the Aston, but the Aston, yeah, there's a reason why he never got eliminated before. Now it's time for round 16, starting off with Aston Martin. Just wedges him, not really. Comes what's left of Heavy Hauler. Can't do anything. And it's time to bring out the Essenza again. Let's see what it can do. Ooh, and takes down the Heavy Hauler. Let's go. We only got one team left now. And the Aston Martin once again won a demolition derby for his team. Wow, he has still never been eliminated before. Props to Brick Built, though. They managed to survive so long with what's left of a vehicle. And props to Motor Show. They didn't have an actual surviving car into this match, but like when I mean surviving car, a car with a perfect record. But they still managed to get third. And looking at the scores, Motor Show got 98, yep. Brick Built got 158, And Drab Gray got 167. That's a lot. Congrats to Motor Show for getting third, Brick Built for getting second, and Drab Gray once again winning first. And oh yeah, props to the Ascenza for being a track clearer. And thank you for watching this video. I hope you had a good time, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.